Hello everyone, I hope that you are good. And most important, I hope that you are safe because the crypto market really shaked yesterday. There was basically some news that nobody expected, and it was that the SEC sued the Binance CEO and also declared some altcoins as securities. So you can see that the market reacted quickly, and just in a few hours it dropped at 5.5%. Okay, that was quite vile, I would say. Again, in yesterday's video, in the first 4 minutes of the video, we were talking about this range here, okay? And you can see in this range, again, we were saying that there is always liquidity above the previous high, so that would be in this zone that they took already here in this deviation, and also below the previous lows. And you can see that they just took that liquidity. So we're saying that the most logical move for the market is, to come and take these lows, and then because we have a wick here, we could see some kind of deviation and then recover this zone. Now I want to talk about the deviation possibility because now the market has moved. We can see the price action, we can see the possibilities, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, okay? But we were saying that a big move was going to happen soon, a $2,000 move. The logic was telling us that was going to be next week because we have the interest rate decision with the dot plot, CPI data. So next week we thought was going to be the week, but this is the crypto market, guys. In any second you just see a big move happening, okay? That's basically what happened. So I'm not claiming victory for this, even if we said that it was likely that they take these lows. For me, timing is everything, because I can give you now 10 targets, but the important thing in my opinion is that I tell you when they can get there, okay? So of course I didn't expect this move to happen yesterday. Now if you go into Twitter now, you're gonna see a lot of people saying that they are buying the bottom of this drop, price is gonna bounce from here, okay? Some other people are saying that now we're gonna go lower, okay? So let's try to make sense of what is going on in the chart, okay? You have this range here, okay? That's quite clear. I think we all can agree that this is a range. Price doesn't come to the lows of this range because you have a wick here. So, if it fills at least the 50% of the wick, then price can bounce, okay? That's what it did. It swept the highs. For now, it has broken below the lows, all right? And the question is this a deviation, all right? And now we're going to go higher and get inside this range, or are we going to drop lower? So the first thing I want to tell you is that, in my opinion, this is not a zone to make business. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, anybody that is claiming that they're buying the bottom of this drop, you guys have no confluence for it. Why? Because you've just broken below this range, okay? If I flip the chart, are you going to short this? Okay, think about that. Now you can see here quite a lot of wicks testing the bottom of this range as resistance, okay? It's telling me that this might not be a deviation and price might just be preparing for another leg down, okay? And even if it does a deviation here and it claims the range, there is a level that it needs to be claimed before going into longs in a safe way, okay? And that would be this level over here. Let me mark it for you, okay? So yellow line here, you can see this level here. It's very important. Why? Because if it recovers from here, okay, gets inside the range, it can test this level here, and then you can see another sell-off, and that could be a short entry point even, okay? So what you want to see before claiming victory for that you've bought the bottom of this drop is you want to see this becoming into a deviation, get back into the range, and then get above this line here, test it as resistance, and that's when you can enter long at 26,120 at support, not at resistance, okay? And that's when you can target this liquidity pool here, this wick here, and this wick here, all right? Otherwise, as long as this doesn't happen and price doesn't get back above 26,120, then you have no confluence to believe that price can't go lower, okay? Because again, you've just broken below this range. So what about if price is preparing for another leg down? All right, let's now try to go into higher time frame, think what the potential leg down could be. Okay, you have here this level that we've been talking for ages, and a lot of traders, well, most traders probably are looking into this level to buy, and that's 25,211, okay, or 25,250. All right, so what's wrong with this level? The story behind this level is that you saw two sell-offs happening from here, okay? That's your first sell-off, then price recovers, another sell-off. So that was a very strong resistance that you want to see price testing at a support, and you can see that it didn't really do that, okay? So that's why a lot of traders believe that we're gonna go to 25,250 to this yellow line, test it as support, and then bounce. But what happens when everybody's expecting the same thing? That it doesn't play out. That the market maker is not going to give you that sweet trade. Okay? So then, if you cannot see the deviation and get above this range and 26,120 and then bounce, okay? So if you don't see that happening, then we're going to favor lower prices. Okay? And we are not going to favor, let me get this straight to you. I don't believe that price can go to 25,250 and then bounce from there, okay? Because that's what everybody's expecting. So, in my opinion, if price continues going lower from here, the most likely thing is that price zooms a bit lower, okay? You're gonna have a lot of traders going long here. Their stop loss and liquidations, they're gonna get hit. I'm sorry, guys. And a lot of people that are buying in the spot, they're gonna see price continue dumping, they're gonna panic, and they're gonna sell. Alright, it's as simple as that. The market is gonna trap them because everybody's looking at the same level to buy. So that's why I think price is not gonna bounce from there. The most likely thing, in my opinion, is that actually goes here to this zone over here, okay? And that would be, let me mark it for you, this zone here. Let's change the color so you can see it better. Maybe in white. Alright, there you go. Maybe between 24,670 and 24,200, okay? So that zone is, in my opinion, the zone to make business. Alright? Because then what you could see is price dumping here. Then here, if you can hold, okay? Then you are looking here to see some kind of reversal pattern, maybe a W bottom here, or many wicks to the downside, that price not breaking below this zone. That's when you can consider to go long, okay? And maybe you can recover this level again. All right. Again, maybe you come here and then you see another sell-off. But for at least you can take advantage of this at least $1,000 move. All right. So that's what I think at the moment. If you are considering to have long orders or buy orders at 25,200 zone, please be careful. Please be careful, because I can't imagine that everybody wins here. Okay. Usually people lose, and when everybody is thinking about the same trade, it usually doesn't play a while. Okay. That's what I think, guys. So a quick recap of what we've said. Let's go again into the 4-hour time frame. You have this range here, the blue lines here, okay? That's your range. We've been here for quite some time. We've been here for 1 month, okay? Now price has broken below. This could be a deviation, but for that you need to see price recovering this zone over here. Okay, so first you need to see price getting inside this range, and then, very important, get above this level, 26,120. That's when you can long, okay? So this is your zone to make a business if you see a recovery, okay? That's your zone where you can go long. Yes, you're going to lose some appreciation in price, okay? You're going to lose a 2% move. But what's the problem? Are you going to risk to catch a knife here? It doesn't make much sense. Honestly, it doesn't really make much sense. Also, when you have this wicks here, testing it as resistance, okay? And that is telling you that it's likely that price continues going lower. Again, if it goes lower, I know everybody's looking at 25,200. I don't believe that this zone can hold. So sorry, I'm gonna remove it from my chart straight away. Price would go lower, and between 24,200 and 24,700, that's the zone where you could see price holding, hopefully, and going higher. Okay, that's basically what I think. Of course, you can start to mark these new imbalances that you have in the chart. I'm not gonna lie to you, there is of course a lot of liquidity to the upside. You have this liquidity pool, you have also actually another liquidity pool here. Okay, you have this wick here, that's the 50% of the wick, that's another 50% of the wick. So there is a lot of liquidity to the upside, but before price comes again towards this liquidity, it can still go lower. Okay, that's the thing that you have to consider, that because there is liquidity to the upside doesn't mean the price is gonna go there immediately. So let's see how price action develops. Again, 26,120, that's your level to go long. And if you start to lose these levels over here, that's when you're gonna see the next drop towards this zone here. So that's what I want to say, guys. Please don't try to catch this knife, okay? Because you are right now below resistance, you are testing the resistance, and in order for you to go long and try to fill these imbalances here, this liquidity pool, this week and this week, you need to get above this level here that we set, that is 26,120. If you recover this level, that's when you can long, right? Otherwise, you're gonna go lower, 25,200. I don't think it's going to hold, guys. And there are easier trades that you can take today. All right. So, for example, if you go into DOT, okay, you're gonna see. Well, if you go into some altcoins, you're gonna be able to see here some wicks. Okay, look at this wick here for Polkadot. So you have here some targets that you can short until. Okay, so you can short and take profits at 497 and 490. Okay, trust me, these levels will probably get filled. Again, it's not financial advice, but that's what the experience tells me, okay? That if we see a long wick like this, then price will eventually fill the wick. More altcoins, maybe Chainlink. Let's check. Chainlink has already filled the wick, if you noticed. That's the 50% of the wick here. Okay, so they filled the wick. So try to find those altcoins that haven't filled the wick yet. Okay. For example, let's try to find ADA. ADA, not weak in ADA. More. Let's check Matic. Matic, wow, Matic is really dropping. No rest for Matic. More. Maybe Gala. Let's check Gala. Gala has a wick here. It hasn't recovered the 50% yet, okay? Because those levels would be this. 0.2572. And also 0.2594. Okay, but still the one of Polkadot looks the most interesting at the moment. I'm trying to think about more altcoins. Solana, there it is, recovering the wick. You can see, okay, it already has recovered the 50% of the wick. There, 1946. Okay, it can still go to 1903. That's the 100% of the wick. But try to find those altcoins that haven't filled the wick. Check this, okay? Something similar happened here. You have this wick here, okay, the red candle, and then pretty soon after, the wick gets filled by another wick, okay? I'm not saying that it's gonna fill the wick and continue going higher. It can fill the wick and continue going lower, but you can at least, for example, in the case of Polkadot, try to find a place to go into a short and take profits at those levels, okay? Those are the trades that you need to try to find today. Don't go into Bitcoin and try to long here, because it doesn't make any sense. All right? Don't try to be a hero. That's pretty much everything, guys. So anyway, I hope that you are safe from yesterday and you didn't lose money. And if you did, keep grinding, because you can always recover it. Okay? It might take some time, but trading in the right direction and making the right decisions, you can make that money back. So it's not the end. A lot of traders have lost a lot of money in the past, and then they've made it after. Now they're thriving, okay? So a bit of inspiration if you are struggling today from yesterday. And that's what I want to say, guys. Also, before I finish the video, I'll say it again. You can trade in BitGet, link in the description. It's an exchange that doesn't require KYC. Alright, now if you are from the US or Canada or Singapore, you're gonna need VPN to trade there. We're also gonna do more giveaways for the trading course there. There are some rewards for deposits, okay? That could be, for example, a good way to recover some money. So say that, for example, if you deposit $1,000 into BitGet in the link in the description, then you're gonna get a 10% payback, so you would get $100, okay? There are ways to try to balance a bit if you lost money yesterday. I hope it's not the case again. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.